Well, hello there. We're here with another review, a Brickmania kit that I think you're going to love, the quarter-ton truck with canvas scout car. Oh yeah, baby. Well, that sounds exciting. Yeah, buddy, the Brickmania quarter-ton truck with canvas scout car, aka the Jeep. We're going to be looking into its playability. We're going to be looking into its history. We're going to be looking at the minifigure, and then we're going to give you our final thoughts.
The review is starting right now. Alright, so the features. Dave, let's get into them. We're going to talk about, is it playable? It's a little smaller than we expected. By a little, I mean a lot, but, it's alright. It's a small kit. It's only 90 bucks. I mean, 90 bucks is a lot, but you do get one full 3D 60 printed minifigure. We'll get to him in a second. And also a perfect caliber, which significantly drives up the value. Canvas, sorry to say, but you get some stickers, which we'll get into that, but you also get one printed plate. So, Dave, yeah, what do you think about this playable?
Get 154 of these things all together.
Yes.
In Lego, Brickmania, and Brick Arms elements.
Yep.
Well, it's been redesigned. It is to 1/35th scale, and despite the title, this actually is what we all know and love as the Jeep. And it was a whole lot smaller than I thought it was going to be.
And you can't fit, I think you might be able to squeeze two in there if you really try. You can definitely fit one, but it was a squeeze just trying to fit one. You could probably fit two, but yeah, there's no way you're getting four in there.
There's not much room in the back. But yeah, once you get over the fact that it is a little bit smaller than what you probably would expect, it actually, the kit comes into its own. It's got that...
It's a smooth model. It's crisp. It's nice.
Really cool printed plate right there. And you've got stickers on the hood there.
I wish they would have printed that. But
well, you get your choice of 3 stickers.
Yes, that is good.
Which are basically all the same. You get this type, and then you get the same thing with a circle around that star. And then you have what we have here, with yellow printing on the side instead of white.
White, yep. We went with the all-white look and no circle.
Then in the back, I really like the back.
Yeah.
That's used to hold the canvas in place, but you've got an extra gasoline can and a spare tire.
The canvas was a little tricky to get on, but it went over sort of smoothly.
The canvas printings of the last several sets have just been exquisite. The holes line up perfectly. I think it's my big Neanderthal, big thumb hands that are causing the trouble more than the design. But overall, anybody would have a problem. Sorry, trying to do that. I had a problem trying to put it on there. But once you get it, it's going to stay, and it's not extremely fragile. You can roll this around. It's rollable, unlike some kits. But this one you can roll pretty nicely. And I think overall it's good. $90 for a minifigure. I mean, it's just standard. And perfect cal.
And perfect caliber.
And one carbine, which just fell on the floor. Oh, in your lap.
Anyway, but so I think the shaping and everything, overall the design is good. This connection is sus. Sorry, the connection with the canvases and the clip that clips onto the tiles, that connection isn't the smoothest. I think that's an illegal building technique. It puts strain onto that tile, but other than that, it's fine. It's very rollable.
So, young Joshua, what we have here is the ubiquitous Jeep, the lightweight utility reconnaissance vehicle that saw action everywhere. It was used for everything: troop transport, ambulances, towing, platforms for machine guns, you name it, this baby did it. They were versatile, maneuverable, dependable, and virtually indestructible. Despite the cramped seating area, which is pretty well depicted in the model here, and really uncomfortable seats that, according to my sources, caused hemorrhoids. They were so uncomfortable and bad for your bottom, as it were. The medics called it Jeep disease. There was even a term for it.
Wow.
The troops loved them. And between July 1941 and the end of the war, there were 650,000 of these babies produced. General George C. Marshall called this Jeep America's greatest contribution to modern warfare. War correspondent Ernie Pyle wrote, "It does everything. It goes everywhere. It's faithful as a dog, as strong as a mule, and agile as a goat, as in greatest of all time." I made that part up. Joseph Stalin loved him so much he snagged 5,000 of them, and he wanted more. And he said it is impossible to have too many of them. So the mighty Jeep had its heyday till about 1984, when it was replaced by the Humvee. And Joshua, I don't know about you, but I don't think the world has been the same since.
Really, all the way up till the 1980s.
Yeah, well, it was the standard.
All right, so the minifigure. It's a pretty cool minifigure. I think it's depicting a, is it a generic soldier or a sergeant?
How many stripes on his sleeve? Is it 2? I can't tell.
Yeah, it's 2.
2. He's a corporal then. Sergeant
Corporal.
would have 3.
Okay, so he's a corporal. I always used to love being the corporal. Whenever I was a kid, I would play, as always, I would try to be the corporal for some reason. Because I liked it, because you weren't a private, but, you weren't,
You didn't have a whole bunch of responsibility.
I just thought the whole idea of a corporal is just really nice for some reason. But anyway.
I like the whole idea of like retired general.
Mm-hmm.
But we digress. It's a fine minifigure, nice attention to detail, and I love the fact that they included an M1 carbine.
Yes, and it's perfect caliber, so value of $5.
Yeah.
Quote, value of $5.
But it just makes that figure pop. Those perfect caliber weapons, I'm just totally enamored with them. They're amazing.
He also has a cigarette in his mouth, I think. I don't know if that's a cigarette or if it's just a piece of something. But, I mean, it looks like a cigarette.
Oh, yeah, he's got a cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're expecting something that can hold 4 minifigures and is going to be acting like a normal Jeep, this ain't it. I mean, I'm sorry, it just doesn't have the room. But if you're looking for a little mini scout van, a scout Jeep, this is perfect. It's tiny, it's mini, it's cute. I mean, I hesitate the word to say that with war, but it's cute. It looks nice. It's precious. It's cool. And then you get a dope minifigure. It's similar to some of the others, but I think it's a little different. But anyway, yeah, the minifigure is awesome.
It's similar, but different. It's black, but it's white. It's hot, but it's cold.
Anyway, but I think it's a nice kit. $90, I don't think is terrible for it. I really wish those stickers were printed, and I think if they were printed, there would be no complaints. But the sticker, they just don't look as good. I'm sorry, but yeah. That's about it. Dave, what are your overall final thoughts?
If you're expecting something the size of a Tiger tank, this is not it. But yeah, I mean, it's very cool. Nathan Parker was the designer, and he
did a good job.
He did a lot of attention to detail, and I think some really clever building techniques. I really like the way he incorporated the steering wheel and all that in the interior into holding everything together. It's quite charming, as it were. So
is that good for a Jeep, though?
Yeah,
Dave?
with throwing a minifig and a perfect caliber weapon, I think it's a fairly good deal. And sales would seem to indicate at the time we're doing this review there was only 1 left, and I'm sure by the time this gets out there will be 0. But hopefully there'll be a restock. So, well worth picking up. We enjoyed it.
Yes, very cool. Yeah, definitely worth a pickup. And hopefully we'll do a restock as well.
Yeah.
Will we get another? No.
Well, we got to get that Cannon and Limber There's some other stuff
If
we
they
need
ever
to
come
get.
out with more of those canon numbers, we're definitely getting those.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see you guys on the next one. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on all notifications, but more importantly, just subscribe.
Yeah. Just have fun. Live life.
Yeah.
Live large. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Did I mention that?
Yes.
Have more fun.
Goodbye.